Hello and welcome to another Comic Cap Crusader video. Today is the fourth video, I think. Yeah, this is still my comic collection. This is the C's now. We're into, the Captain Americas, the Cables, There's not really too many well-known series in the C category, but I'm Keegan, this Comic Cap Crusader, and this is the C section. Oh, that sounds wrong. The C category in my collection. All right, so we're starting off with, we have Cable. This is the first series. We have number 49 right here. We have number 58, number 59, number 78. I think that's it for Cable. We do have another Cable, though. We have Cable and Deadpool. This is a Civil War comic, and it's number 30. Pretty cool. Especially when you watch Deadpool number 2. You obviously know they were frenemies. We have Cage, Luke Cage, first series. We have number 7. And another number 7. You can never go wrong with 2. We do have some of these Call of Duty Marvel comics, which I really think the art is great in these. So I have Call of Duty, The Brotherhood, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 5. And another number 5. And then we have another Call of Duty. We have Call of Duty The Precinct. This is number 1. Another number 1. And then number 5. And then another number 5. That is it. And now we get into the best section of this. The best section of the C category, which is Captain America, the first series. Not the timely ones from like the 40s, because those are really expensive. These ones they're worth like a pretty penny, but they're not worth too much. Not like the 1940s. Where should we starting off? A pretty big chunk here. This is not even close to all of the Captain America ones, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Alright, so we have Captain America 167. This is when they were doing a lot of Captain America and the Falcon, because I think the Falcon first premiered in one of these earlier 100s comics, which is pretty cool. Everybody loves this cover. This is 230. This is one of my first comics ever. So Captain America 230 is also my favorite comic book character. I can get into another video because I have a lot from him. 236 and 248. All right, we have 251, 256, 258, 261, another 261, another 261, great comic, 262, 265, 266. I'm really trying to complete these runs because I do love Captain America. So 267, 269, another 269, 270. I mean, I try to always pick up every comic book Captain America when I see, so this is another 270. So there's gonna be a lot of duplicates in this one. 271, 271, 273, 274, There's still gonna be like in-depth videos of all of these because I don't know everything about every single comic book, and that's what the in-depth videos are gonna be. Like they're gonna be looking at, they could be just strictly at one of these comic books because it could be like a minor key or a hot key or something that's like really rising in value or has good value and make a good video. This is number 274. 276. I like this cover a lot. 276. 279. 283, another great cover. Another great cover. 284. 285. 291. 291. And the duplicates aren't always like just the same because there's, you know, the newsstand and then direct edition. I'm sorry, there's a bunch of air floating around. There's like always a difference. Like if you see here, like this is number 293. There's a newsstand. That's a different, it's not different like inside, it's just a different cover and makes it rarer, but this is whatever, 294, and this is a direct edition. So direct editions from like the 80s, I think. Yeah, it's from this is 1984, and most of the direct editions have exactly this logo on the front or a white Spider-Man on the logo. So that's how you know the difference. This is like a barcode, so it has like a UPC number. Then direct editions is just a logo of one of the characters. Like it could be, I think it's usually Spider-Man, but honestly could be anyone, I think. Yeah, so this is 293. 294. 295. 296. 298. 299. And 300. A lot of those are actually newsstand, which is pretty cool. See, like this is a direct, and this, I don't know, I'll try and get it up both. So this one is direct, that one is newsstand. Just if you're new to comics or the comic world, but this is how it is. So this is number 304. Also 304, but direct. 305. 306. 308. See, that is Captain America actually as the direct edition. This could be a different year. Yep, this is 1985, so they did Captain America this year. 311. 314. Another 314. Wait. Yeah. Making sure I had multiple. Another 314. 316. 318. 325. This is a new one to me, I think, you know. 329. 331. 335. 338. These are gonna be like some of the longer videos because I kind of want to just create like a basis for everyone to know what I have before. Like I think next week I'm going to Boston. We're gonna be looking at a comic store near TD Garden, I think. And it's supposed to be pretty good, and so I'm gonna try and film some of that and get some. But I think those are only gonna be like 15-minute videos because it's like you show like the comic place, whatever, like maybe like some scenery around it, and then the inside, and then what you got, and that's it. You might explain like what comics you got, but they're only gonna be like 15 minutes. These ones are like longer videos. They're like 30 to an hour. This is 338. 339. 339, we're back to regular old Spider-Man. 340. 340. 346. 347. 349. And a great cover. It's a little warped, but this is 350. It's an anniversary. Or yeah, it's a supersized anniversary. It's pretty cool. That's the first section of Captain America. We have lots more. Probably just put this right here. I just gotta grab the rest. This is the rest of Captain America Volume 1. So we still have a good chunk to go through. And we actually have a decent amount. I think we're only missing probably 80 out of this whole run, which is pretty cool. We're probably closer to 100. Yeah. A lot of the new, like the older ones. So this is 351. 352, really great cover. 353. 356. 357. 363. 364. 364. Mom lose my voice. 365. 366. 368. 370. 376. 377. Another 377. 380. Did we actually have that many? Wow. 384. 385. 389. 391. 392. See, now the direct edition is 50 years of Captain America. Pretty cool. 393. 394. 396. 398. And another great cover, we have 400. And, sorry, another 400. This one has an anniversary of Spider-Man as the direct edition. Oh, nice. That, like, it's a little wraparound cover on the back. Not really a wraparound, it's just a different cover on the back. Okay. 414. This is one of my first comics ever. 415. 421. 422. 423. Another 423. 429. 435. 437. 441. And my last from the series, 447. We still have some annuals though. Wait, actually, no, we have two more from the series, sorry. 451. And in 452. It only went up to 454, so we almost have the last comic. Okay, we then have the annuals. We have annual number 9, number 10, number 10, and 13. Yeah, that is all the Captain America Volume 1 comics, but we have a lot more Captain America related left. Here are all like the next volumes right here. There's a lot more Captain America related. I just gotta bring this one down because I have to put this up so the camera can actually see me in the comics. Alright. Here. Okay, this is the second series, I believe. You almost have a complete second series. It's pretty cool. So you have number 1, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, another number 9, another number 9, and another number 9. So I got a lot of those. Number 10, number 11, number 11, number 11. We have number 12, and number 13, and number 13. So we have a lot of comics from that series, which is pretty cool. But we don't have the full. I think we're missing 2 through 4. Alright, so this is Captain America 3rd series, yep. Okay, this is number 2. Sorry, I got really bad allergies. Number 5. Number 7. Number 9. Number 12. Number 20. Number 21. Another number 21. Number 22. Number 29. And number 30. That's it for the 3rd series, but we do have an annual. We have from the 2000, we have the annual from 2000 right here. And now we have the 4th series. So we actually have number 1 again. Number 6. Number 17. That's all from the 4th. Next is 5th. So we have number 13. Number 18. Number 26. Number 28. Number 37. Great cover, actually. And number 42. And then it jumps to the legacy numbers, so this is 603. Bad allergies. 604. 616. This is a massive book. Yeah, it's a 70th anniversary of Captain America, which is pretty cool. And then we have 617, also one of my first comics ever. we're slowly getting to my first comic actually ever. We have another one of my first comics. This is this Captain America 6 series. So we have number 4. That's one of my first. Another number 4. And number 6. Now this is the 7th series. We have number 13. They're really confusing with like when they don't do the legacy numbers, but then they do. It's kind of confusing, but 7th series we have number 18. And then our last from the series is the 8th series, so it goes back to legacy numbering. We have 695. It's kind of a, yeah, it's an Iron Man and Captain America comic, which is pretty cool. And also the back is kind of holographic as well. Pretty nice. Pretty great cover. Alright. Now let's get into the rest of the Captain Americas, because I think the rest is Captain America. Actually, there's a lot more than just Captain America in here. I was wrong. Alright, you can see a little bit of it, so it's fine. This is Captain America and Black Widow. This is also legacy numbering, but they did a few of these like mini-series in between, and they just labeled them as a different thing. So this is Captain America and Black Widow, 636. And 638. One of my first as well, Captain America and the Falcon #1. I love how crazy, I don't know who the artist is, but he goes absolutely crazy on the muscles on these two. It's phenomenal in my opinion. We have Captain America First Vengeance. This is the first Avenger, like a companion comic. #1. These are some great covers. We have Captain America Iron Man, #1. Great cover. And number 3, another great cover. We have Captain America Reborn, #4. The goal at the, like, that I want to reach is just to try and finish all of my little series and then get to the big series. Because most of my little series are already, like, halfway completed, and it's not going to cost too much. I probably just find it in, like, dollar bins or something at, like, antique shows or comic places, so it should be easier. But that's, like, my goal. We have Captain America Sentinel of Liberty, #1. Like, we have most of, like, the #1 issues, which are always going to be a little more. This is number 3. And number 4. Like, we have, like, a really good basis of where to start, because I already started completing some of my collections. Like, you probably saw in the numbers section of my comic collection, like 100 Girls. That was a completed series that I got literally like just a few weeks ago. And then the 4 Marvel Knights Fantastic Four series, that's another one that I completed very recently. And one I'm actually working on right now. We're going to do a separate video, but it's a war Marvel comic that is going to be very close to completion, because we got like the majority of like the expensive books already, so all the other ones are going to be dollar bins, 50 cents, you know, they're going to be easier to get. We have to start with the harder books to get, because otherwise the series are never going to be completed. Alright, so we have Captain America Steve Rogers, #2, one of my favorites. And we have 2 variant. I don't know what variant it is. I should have brought my computer for this, but other video. We have #3, another variant. These are great comics. Captain America Theater of War, America First. This is a one-shot, so this is #1. And we actually have 2 of them. Great ad in the back. The Dark Knight in the back. One of the best superhero movies. Captain America Theater of War, To Soldier On. This is also another one-shot, #1. We have Captain America, What Price, Glory, number 1. See, that's what I'm saying. We have a lot of number 1s, which is good. We have Captain America White, number 5. A great cover. Another great cover. I think this is Alex Ross, 100%. This is Captain America Who Will Wield the Shield, number 1. Great cover. Alright, so that was the rest of Captain America's. So I'm going to put that away for now. We actually have a decent pile. I'll show you in a second. We have a decent pile left. I thought it was just the rest of Captain America's, but we actually have a lot. And a lot of good ones, actually. Alright, so let's see fun. This is a cool one. So y'all know Captain Atom is a mainly DC, but he was actually first I don't think he had copyright, or he wasn't even created yet, but I think he was created much earlier than when DC had him, because I think there's a first series that I have next. This is Captain Atom. This is a Charlton comic. This is number, it actually doesn't have a number on it. Okay. This is a very old comic. This is Silver Age. Yeah, Silver Age. It's, I think, probably 1966. Really great comic. I only got it for $5, I think. And it's worth a lot more, which is really cool. So that's a great comic right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is Captain Atom, number 16. This is the DC from 1987. This is number 16. So that's a DC. Then another Captain Atom. This is Captain Atom Armageddon, and this is by Wildstorm. So Wildstorm is an imprint of DC, as you already know, as I've said in other videos. So it seems like Captain Atom is just used by anyone, I guess. What number was that, actually? That was number 6 of 9. Alright, so this is Captain Marvel first series. We have number 51. I really like the title. I think it's very bold. And number 55. Once again, these are only 50-cent ones that I've got. Most of these are only like 50 cents to $1. Then we have Casper the Friendly Ghost, number 192. It's probably feeling in the Halloween spirit when I got that, because I don't know why else I would have it. This is Catwoman, the second series. We have number 1. Like what I'm saying, we have number 1 of these series. I know they're usually worth the same in these, but like when it goes like older and you have like the earlier comics already done, it saves a load of time. Yeah, so this Catwoman second series, number 1. Great cover. It has like the lines are like protruding, so it has like a very glossy and animatic cover. We have Catwoman, the third series, number 34. Another great comic that I got for only $1, I believe, yeah. Challengers of the Unknown, number 58. This is a DC comic from, like, I think this is probably from the 60s. So another Silver Age. I'm sorry about that. My phone storage was a little low. Or a little too high, actually. Alright, so this is Challenge of the Unknown 58, Silver Age. Great. I think I was going to point at this. This was like it's pretty beaten up, but for $1 you can't say no. Alright, so we have Chamber of Chills, number 25. Pretty cool. We have Champions. This is the first series from Marvel, number 6. We have Checkmate, first series, number 10. This is the second series now for Checkmate. We have number 1, number 7, and number 20. We do have another I think this bronze. Yeah, because it's 15 cents. So we have Chili, number 11. 15 center. We have Chip and Dale. This is a Waltman variant. I had no clue what number, but yeah. We have, this is cool, Civil War, Secret Wars #1. Pretty great. I read the trade paperback of like all of those. So now we get into everyone's favorite. We have Classics Illustrated. I know we all love this. We have Classics Illustrated #46. This is Kidnapped. I know what variant I have, but I don't have it with me today. Classics Illustrated 51, The Spy. I don't need to say Classic Illustrated anymore. Number 75, The Lady of the Lake. We have number 79, Cyrano de Bergerac. I think this one was actually decently priced. Number 97, King Solomon's Mines. The cool things about these is like these are actually like books, but then they were just illustrated, which is what the comic, whatever name, Classics Illustrated republishes classic books and makes them into comics, so it's more enjoyable for kids. This is number 100, Mutiny on the Bounty. We have number 109, Pitcairn's Island, and then we have my favorite, The War of Worlds by H.G. Wells. This is number 124. This one actually goes for a decent price as well. So that's all the Classics Illustrated. We have Conan now. We have a good chunk of Conan. This is the first series from Marvel. This is number 6, Silver Age. Number 28, Aryan Copper, I think. Not copper, it could be bronze. No, that was bronze. Yeah, 15 cents is bronze, this is copper, and then modern. Copper and modern are basically the same thing. We have number 29. Number 30. Number 32. And number 39. And then we have number 52, number 64, and number 89. That's it for Conan's. Next is Convergence, which is a DC Comics little thing. We have Convergence Detective Comics number 2, not the variant. We have Convergence The Flash number 2. We have the regular and the variant. Pretty cool. We then have Convergence Hawkman. We have only the variant. This is number 1. And then we have Convergence Speed Force number 2, the regular edition. And the last two, we have Creatures on the Loose, Marvel comic number 28. And Rebirth Cyborg number 1 from 2016. And yeah, that is pretty much it for C. I know it was much smaller than what I think the B's and the A's were. It's obviously bigger than like the numbered comics or like the numbers section. But yeah, this category, this category in my comic collection probably means the most to me because Captain America is my favorite. I actually have Chris Evans' autograph. You know, he's the most famous Captain America actor. I also have Captain America comics number 1, like the timely one, but obviously not the comic because that's worth well over $1 million. It's just like a poster, and then I have actually a Captain America like figure, like a cardboard cutout, which is pretty cool, and a bunch of pop figures, a bunch of other stuff like minifigures, Lego minifigures. It's also right there. Well, yep, that is it for this section of my comic collection. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you will like and subscribe, please. Thank you.